Good morning, guys. Today we are hanging out in Zagreb, which is the capital of Croatia, and we're in some random square. I think it's called Jelačić Square. The pronunciation, I apologize, it's going to be off on probably everything we reference.
Zagreb has a population of about 800,000 people. It was formed in 1000 AD, and it's a beautiful European city.
Let's go take a look around.
Look at this market that we just randomly stumbled upon within like the first 10 minutes.
So one of the things that we think this is the case here anyway, I feel like this is where everybody gets their produce, vegetables, fruits. I'm sure there's some in some supermarkets, but this is where the locals probably come to get everything. Well, it didn't take us long to find another church. It doesn't take long to hit one of these. I can't even get it in the frame. Look how big it is. All right, so Google tells us this is the Cathedral of Zagreb, which you can pretty much see anywhere in Zagreb when you're walking around.
And not only is it the tallest church in all of Croatia, it's actually the tallest building in all of the whole country. Crazy.
We're just talking about how these types of European cities are our favorites. They're just really quiet and you can get lost in these little back roads with little pop-up shops, great places to eat. Speaking of which, we gotta find a place to eat.
So we're on this busy pedestrian street here in Zagreb. It's I think a really popular street. It's lots of food and drinks and all that kind of thing.
We're gonna try to pronounce it. I think it's Tkalčićeva. We're gonna be horrible at this whole pronunciation game.
I'm not even trying.
So we're at this place called Medvedgrad, and they make their own craft beer. We got our first 2 pints Croatian beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
We got some chicken salads today. Staying healthy. Absolutely starving.
Starving.
Guys, we just finished up lunch, and these streets, you remember the name?
No.
Don't remember the name, nor could we pronounce it anyway, but it's like our favorite kind of European city. It's small, you feel like you got the streets to yourself, it's filled with these beautiful buildings. Look what's ahead of me. It's beautiful, right? Guys, if you're new around here, you should really follow us. I'm Trevor, I'm Anna. Often forget to say hello to all you new people, but make sure you subscribe. We travel quite a bit. There's a button like in the corner, hit that. Just click subscribe, or like down there, there's a big red button.
Guys, we found St. Mark's Church. It was established in 1841.
Check out the roof, how very patriotic. We have the Croatian coat of arms, and the tiles are the colors of Croatia on the flag. One of the things about these churches, it's like if you get close to the door and look at the sculptures, it's like a minor detail from far away, but look at this.
So we're just randomly walking around, keeping our eye out for a museum we wanted to go to, which, how can you not go to a museum called the Museum of Broken Relationships?
So that was really fun.
It was super interesting. You have to be in the mood for reading because there are a lot of artifacts, but it's all about the story behind them. So it's basically a museum of things that are left over after a relationship. So there's things from letters to dresses to...
Yeah. And it can be romantic relationships or just a relationship of the family. If you're here in Zagreb, check that place out.
So right now we're just taking a stroll through Park Josipa?
Josefa? Pronunciation, guys.
Don't get mad at us.
We don't know. But we know the park is absolutely breathtaking so far. It's kind of broken up by some roads. We think we're at the start of it. There's fountains everywhere, huge trees, flowers. What more can you ask for?
Lovely.
Guys, Zagreb is beautiful. We love it here.
Yeah, this is really our kind of city. It's absolutely gorgeous. This time of year there aren't too many people. The streets aren't crowded at all, but the weather is perfect.
If you're coming over to Croatia, make sure Zagreb is on your list because I think it could be easily missed. People would just, I think, go to the islands and head straight to Dubrovnik.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Zagreb, Croatia, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.
All right, Google tells us that this is, wait, what's it called again?
That was a workout.
It's like 100 stairs. Look how many.